Back, everyone. I usually say, hey, everyone, so I didn't know where you were going, so I was unprepared to say my name. Okay, go ahead. You started different. No, dude, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah.
Because we hadn't seen
No,
him in a
I know.
while.
I understand.
Okay.
For me, I was like, well, where's she going with this? And then by the time you said it, I was like, oh.
Dude, this happens each time where you're not tracking with me.
No, because you
so
always say, hey, everyone. But this time you said, welcome back. And I was
Because
like,
it's...
okay, no, go.
Dude, I'm gonna try so hard not to crack up this whole episode. Just help me. Okay.
Boom, the blood of Jesus. Go.
Okay. Dude, I'm really good.
I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting. That's 3:08. Let me see how long this is.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. It's Millie.
It's Gabi.
And welcome to season 3 of Change by Degrees.
Whoop, whoop.
We never thought
Sorry. What?
we never thought we'd make it, but we're here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it. I feel like it's not been a year since we started doing this.
I know. I was gonna say almost. Well, a little before a year.
Yeah, but by the time we put this out, it'll be a year. Because we're recording in what month is it? It's July. I was like, wait a minute, it's July. It's July.
But it does feel like forever ago, and it's so different. Like I was telling Gabby, it took forever to start this because we're just not used to it. We used to do it every week, like the day before.
Yeah. Let's see, how long has it been since we did this? Like me and you
we were
only.
Ending. True, because we were doing interviews for a while there.
Was it April?
Probably April. Yeah,
Maybe
May,
well,
but early May.
Oh yeah, early
for graduation
May.
time.
May,
if you could even call it that.
Oh yeah, because our last episode was
graduation thoughts
around
or whatever.
graduation. Yeah.
So
and then we had the 4 interviews,
which is totally different because it's more focused on our interviewees, and
so it hasn't even been us. It's just us now. It hasn't been us for
it's so different.
like 3 months. That's really wild.
It is wild.
It's wild. We haven't done this. Even when we were doing the interviews, we were in our own houses.
Yeah.
We weren't even together. So
and I mean, just so everyone knows, this is a few weeks early, but we're still in the midst of Corona. Which, when we were talking about it in March, about how we were going to end our wives over it, that's still the same.
That's wild.
Nothing
Like,
has changed.
Literally, the majority of the second season was in Corona. And then we did the 4 interviews, took a break, like 2-month break. Oh, like maybe a month, yeah. And then we're still in it.
And we're still in it. That's wild.
What's wild is that when this will be released, it'll be the end of August.
And we're probably still going to be very affected.
Yeah, dudes, definitely. Considering...
I'm looking forward to that in 2020.
Oh my God. That's why I was telling you that Christmas was trending the other day. Not because it was like 6 months till Christmas, July 25th or whatever. It was just trending. And it wasn't like...
positive.
Yeah, it wasn't like Christmas Day or Christmas time. It was just Christmas. And everyone was like, why is Christmas trending? Which made it trend more. But I think people were just like, oh, yay, Christmas. Can't wait till Christmas and the end of 2020, because this year has been kind of horrendous.
It's been a mess.
It has.
I think the only thing that has changed is that I'm actually officially graduated, which you probably saw on our Instagram. And how do I feel? Nothing. I feel dead inside.
Yep.
I mean, I took a summer class, and that was the weirdest.
You paid like $500.
$500
take a summer class.
Write a paper that my professor didn't care about. Let me not say that.
Wait, did you
ever
get a grade for that?
I did. I finally got it.
What did you get?
I'm approved. An A.
Of course, because he didn't read it. He didn't read it.
You didn't even read this one, right?
You didn't. You told me not to.
Oh, true. Because
I was like, I even said, I was like, I'll proofread it, and you're like, it doesn't matter. And I was like, okay.
That's my.
So you told me
forever.
You told me to read the first paragraph to have a laugh because you knew it was so bad. And so I was like, okay. So I read it, and it was like
pretty bad.
It wasn't terrible, but I was just like, yeah, you could tell you like did not care about this.
Yes.
And then your professor gave you an A because he definitely didn't
he said,
read it.
No, it's a great start. He just gave me a few edits because it was in Chicago format, and
he skimmed it.
That's all he wrote.
He skimmed it.
He did.
He gave you, because he knew if he didn't give you like some like notes, then it would definitely seem like, well, I have to give the impression that
you care.
I care a little bit.
And this is somewhat legit, but I was the only person in this class.
It wasn't a class. It was
like,
hey, write this paper so you can get the credit.
And I'll read it, and that's it.
And
for
you paid
5 weeks.
$500 so you could sit at home and write a paper. How do you feel about that?
And email a professor.
And email your professor.
That barely read it.
Yep.
I feel like I said, I feel good about it. And now I'm approved. I've yet to get my diploma.
Oh, yeah. They gonna mail that to you?
I hope.
I'm assuming.
I haven't gotten an email, but I did the work. So at some point,
they'll mail it.
That's the only thing that's changed in my life.
Very expensive receipt.
I hate when you call it that, but it's completely valid.
It's a receipt for your 4 years of
hard work. Torture.
Yep. Well, okay. That too. I said hard work. You said torture.
Same thing.
Okay. Well, yeah. Love that. Love the American education system.
We love it. Yep. But that's all that's changed in my life, and I still have my part-time. We're still planning this season out. We have quite a few fun episodes.
We did a good job.
We've been. We looked at our planning for last season, and it was so ratchet. When I say that, like, we had the worst titles, nothing.
We didn't plan.
But the second season was even worse.
Still listened. I don't know why.
I don't know why. And y'all still been listening. The stats this month, I don't know where y'all came from.
Are massive.
Massive. Shout out at Tim Riddick. Massive.
He probably, if he ever listens to this, he's probably like, I never said that. He probably doesn't even remember.
He doesn't even remember. It was some sort of wild fever dream.
It might have been. Maybe we just imagined it. At this point,
makes sense.
At this point, I'm not sure of any reality. So, to be honest, yeah, this could all be a dream right now. And I wouldn't be surprised about it because that's the way 2020 is working.
Wow.
Yeah,
how
nothing,
about you, dude?
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. It's just like I'm here, a little bit more freelance. We have an episode. Actually, the next episode will be on freelance. I don't want to get into it, but as college, now we're both college graduates who've yet to get full-time jobs. We're working towards it. But we need something supplemental. I think that's what our mentor told us. Supplemental income.
Sorry, that just like tickled me. That's nothing wrong with that. It's just like you say it like that, but what it means is I don't make enough freaking money at my main job, so
a little side.
I need a little side
piece.
I need a little side piece. Don't tell my boss. Like,
dude, and it's not like a lot. Like in KFC, when you get a little side, it's like a little something.
It's a little, but it's supplemental.
It might be a little dry biscuit, but you know what?
Can't be doing all that by yourself unless you're like a really good like freelancer. But if you're not, then you need to, and we'll get into that next episode.
We will, but so we're doing that, and we've revamped that in many ways. So that's taking up some of our time, and then this podcast, which you can both fully dedicate now to, which might be a really bad or good thing, but we're trying because we've been at home for 5 months, and we want to end it all.
Hey, listen, it's okay. You gotta pick up new hobbies and do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Like you have let me not promote our websites because they're not done yet.
They're not done. Maybe we'll do that this week.
But we put maybe in front of everything. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do that.
We'll hold ourselves accountable. Well, that means whenever we record the second episode, they have to be done.
Oh, true. You're right.
Yep. In about a week.
Right, so by next time we'll be able to say that they're...
She's really confident about this.
I'm not that confident.
She's been working on hers longer than
which should tell you how motivated I am to do it. I didn't realize how much I didn't like designing a website for myself, but now I'm realizing I don't like it.
And we also did our resumes. Yep. We could maybe toss that in as a little special extra, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll talk about mine.
But you did
I did do it, and it was painful.
It is painful. That's half the battle, though. Once you get it done, you're like, okay, I have it. Great. But
you have to self-regulate your time. And to add like a few hours to do a resume wasn't on my schedule.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. It's just stuff that you're like, I just want to go do anything else right now. But it's like, let me work on my resume. Cover letter. I don't have a cover letter.
I mean, either.
I got the one I have is from like 3 years ago. And that's probably, I'll look back at it and be like, why did I write it like this? That's so stupid. But so that sucks. Gotta get your LinkedIn page, dude.
I'll have to do that. I went on Indeed.com.
Indeed, yeah.
And we're looking. Yeah. We're looking.
There's also Glassdoor or something like that, called like that. Glassdoor, something like that. Yeah, it's another job.
Sounds shifty.
A little. Well, I get emails from them like all the time, like constantly. Even if I like unsubscribe, they send me like 6 emails a day on like, hey, did you look at this job? Did you do this? Did you do that? And like I've just been deleting them for like the past like year and a half. But
that's a mood. Who knows? Your dream job might be out there in Glassdoor.
Glassdoor. I think it's Glassdoor, which I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense to be glass ceiling? But I guess
how does that make more sense?
Because like people would be like, oh, you're hitting the glass ceiling, like you can.
Whoever says that?
That's what it's called. Like when women hit the glass ceiling.
I never heard that before.
That like you can see your potential, but you're being held down by like whatever company you're working at. It's a glass ceiling, and women have to break through the glass ceiling.
Why is it glass?
Because you can see what you could have, but you're being held down.
I like that, dude.
So it's a ceiling. You got to
my life right now.
Break through the glass ceiling. Yeah, so that's what a lot of times like women in the workforce are like, that glass ceiling. So I guess Glassdoor, it's supposed to be more accessible for everybody. Look at all these accessible jobs. I'm just guessing.
It doesn't seem like that, but we'll make it through.
We'll do something
positive.
Yeah, dude.
Positivity.
At this point, if anything goes wrong, it just fits into 2020.
That's what I'm saying.
So what have you got to lose? I mean,
hurricane season is coming up.
Oh, dude, I'm excited for that.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
We didn't get the massive cicadas.
Oh yeah, this is the weird thing. This is the thing. I saw a tweet and y'all finna laugh, but like I was really like, you know what? This is pretty true, because you know how all this stuff people be talking about, we're supposed to have a really bad year or at least they're saying in Virginia. I don't know how that works.
It wasn't like astronomical, but it was pretty big.
But it was supposed to be the year for cicadas, which isn't unusual because they happen every whatever years.
Some cycles.
It's a cycle. And they were really bad in the Middle East this year. And so they were supposed to come over here. And then people were talking about the murder hornets and all that crap. Okay, so somebody on Twitter was like, it's really weird that all this stuff people be talking about and then it just goes away and we never hear about it again. And he was talking about specifically 2020. And then he was like, I think every time that like someone was talking about murder hornets, he's like, what if someone's like programming, like this is ridiculous, but I just thought it was like really, really funny. Like programming our world and then they add in murder hornets and then they're like, oh, never mind. And it's like a time traveler goes back and like erases that. And so then we never hear about it again because it was... Anyway, I just thought that was like really funny.
Or I've heard the theory of like every time someone tries to come back and fix something worse happens. And that's why 2020.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a conspiracy theories episode planned for this season.
Yes, we do, because that was like
one of the most popular ones,
which is funny.
It is hilarious to me. Although, let me tell you, I knew that Gabi would be like on it with the mattress firm thing. People have hit our website from looking up mattress firm conspiracy.
I hope they learn the truth.
Found our episode.
But if I go missing, y'all know why.
I'm really disappointed that like they hit our website through searching. That is
not funny. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. I hope Mattress Firm doesn't come after me.
But we'll do that. A few new episodes. We have our classics. Time to binge.
We're excited.
Time to binge happens every episode where we talk about our series. I mean, we're gonna have so much fun.
Dude, I gotta then the travel episode. Because we have, y'all know we already talked about Rick Steves, but there's a new character. I am not into him. Millie likes
I need
him.
Rudy Maxa.
Okay. He already... Okay, pause.
I'm so excited to talk about this. I don't want to get into it.
I don't want to get into it, but I also just want to preface. What is the first thing you think of when you hear the name Rudy Maxa, dude? You know what I think of?
That movie.
What movie?
The movie Rudy.
What
movie, it was like
Rudy?
A player for the Notre Dame football team.
I never saw
something
that.
Like that.
That's fun.
I watched it when I was very little and I was like, what?
Rudy Maxa sounds like he kind of like a Playboy Mansion kind of Hugh Hefner type.
Now here's the thing.
Rudy
I
Maxa.
had this revelation last night. Watching another episode.
Okay.
That again, it's just not on Rick Steves' level. It like scratches the itch, but not all the way. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna itch it in 20 minutes because it wasn't satisfactory.
Horrible analogy.
But
Rudy Maxa just doesn't get in there, dude.
No, dude, he's creepy. And then, I mean, there's so many things that I'll go into detail about what's wrong with this man. But
I hope he never listens to this.
Like the best metaphor I can think of is like he's an unfunny Frasier. He reminds me
very interesting
of
analogy.
Frasier.
Okay. Yeah.
And but worse. Like it just doesn't work for him.
I think
it's the worst punchlines I've ever heard.
Like, does he try punchlines? I only watched one episode. He didn't
do you
make a
write
joke.
Your own script?
Probably.
Who like proofreads it for you and it's like, this is okay? Or does he get the script and he's like, this is amazing, and then tries to execute it? Because at the end, at least twice or 3 times per an episode, he tries to do something and I'm just in pain. It makes me writhe in pain.
What was he was in Italy somewhere. I don't remember where he was in Italy.
Was it Vienna? Venice?
No, it wasn't Venice. I thought maybe it was like Rome. Somewhere easy. It's a softball, right? You should be able to go to this place and make me want to go there because I already want to go to Rome. Okay, I already want to go to Rome. So his first episode that we watched, it was season 1, episode 1. It was on Rome or something. It was somewhere in Italy that is like a big like tourist destination. Softball should be easy. I already want to go there. You're gonna make me want to go there more. All I know is after watching this episode, after like 20 minutes.
She was done.
I was like, I don't want to go here no more. Like, he made me want to, like, not go there. All I remember is him standing in line at the gelato counter and, like, trying to order gelato.
Trying to blend in.
Everybody around him was just, like, staring at him, like, who's this guy? And it just was, to me, was, like, not it. I was like, where's Rick? I need Rick Steves to come rescue us from this.
Rick Steves is better. I even saw his, what do you call that speech at the end of graduation?
Oh, he did the commencement thing.
Dude, he did commencement, and I watched it and I was like, that's the best one I've heard so far. So I was really, really happy about that. And he's like, keep on traveling.
He be tweeting a lot too.
Which really, I still have yet to get on Twitter. Gabi sends me stuff like almost daily. But I can't. I'm not on Twitter.
That's okay, because all this content I send you is all you need to be seeing anyway. Because it's all good.
She says that.
I'm like the filter,
dude,
to send you.
I scrolled back like a few weeks ago and I'm like, dude, this was horrendous.
Yeah, some of the stuff I send you is like kind of
pretty. It's edgy. We'll call it edgy.
It's just Twitter.
And I send her the same way she's on Twitter. I'm on TikTok, which is trashy. It's like Vine, but worse. Not as good.
It's not.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's it's there when I need it to be.
You be sending me some weird crap too. So don't even just like stuff, and I'm like, this is dumb.
Well, most of the stuff. It's like that Celine Dion singing Savage. I saw it this morning again. And I'm like, I hate it.
Yeah. I saw it on really Twitter, actually. See, that's the thing. The good TikToks will make their way to Twitter. I have faith in that. I don't need to download TikTok because the good ones will get to Twitter.
We should start a TikTok together.
I don't want to.
Do you know it would be funny? We would be doing dances. We even talked to Tim about this.
We would be horrendous.
We wanted to do the Savage dance. But no. You would dance well because you're an actual dancer. And it would be me like
I don't want to be on TikTok.
You sound
I don't want to be.
You are.
I don't want to be on the TikTok app. I prefer the Vine app. If that ever comes back, it needs to be revived. It would do really well.
They tried.
Right now. Well, whatever. I don't want to download the TikTok app with all the kids. I want Vine.
It is a very young.
Well, it's weird because like sometimes it's like young, and then other times I see like people older than me using it.
It's weird
and doing pretty well on it.
I mean, they have like their own community, so like there's something TikTok for everyone.
That's true.
Not for you, not obviously. For me. But
like I said, the funny TikToks make their way to Twitter, and I see them.
Dude, we've seen the funny. It's like the guy who's choking on whatever it was, a piece of candy. That killed
that's
me.
Not. I can't even like promote that like because it's not funny. It's funny to us, but I'm pretty sure no one else.
He laughed.
He laughed because he saw his life flash before his eyes. He was like, I almost died right now. But I thought it was funny. Anybody else gonna think it's funny?
Dude, it was really funny. You just send me. I mean, most of the tweets you send me are just either about Henry Cavill.
No,
or
that's
nasty
not. Okay, wait.
Horrifying.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, Henry Cavill, nasty, horrifying. Yes. Funny ones.
Like on a Sunday morning at 6. Let me tell y'all. On a
Sunday. But y'all saw it too.
Let me tell them at 6:30 in the morning a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Not even a Saturday. On a Sunday.
Well, that's when it was released.
Okay.
So it was released on Saturday
night.
Henry
Cavill in his black Superman
Justice
suit
League.
That now she seems really invested in
the Justice League.
The Justice League.
The Justice League.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. I like hearted it. And she's like, why are you didn't even say anything about it. And I was like, that's all it deserved at 6:30 on a Sunday morning.
You hearted it and then you said like
I'm not surprised.
No, you hearted it and then you said something like walking into this building, wanted to kill myself.
Oh, probably. Like, actually, yeah.
We were going into work, and I was like, okay, but you didn't even acknowledge.
I gave it a heart.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything about it, about Henry and his.
And
black
then for the next
Superman
20,
suit.
And then for the next 20 minutes, it was Justice League. Which, if I asked her any question, not that I would know, but if I did, she wouldn't know squat. So, but she's invested now. So please send her all your Justice League questions and inquiries.
See, I wonder if anything's been released because that was on Sunday, the end of July, and this is going up a month later in the end of August. So I'm like, I wonder if anything else about the Justice League has been
I hate that you say it that way. Everything about you acknowledging the Justice League is cringy to me.
I know y'all saw Henry in that black Superman suit, and I know you saw him building that computer too.
I was about to say, can we acknowledge his social media game? Because when I say it's the most random first, and this is...
did we talk about the food?
Let's talk about the food.
Because I don't think we've acknowledged that.
No, we have not. We have not, because there's been a break in us talking one-on-one. But I think this should deserve a whole episode on its own.
If you haven't... Okay, preface. Because, listen, I think...
It's gone downhill.
I think there needs to be a few disclaimers. Just because, like, okay, one, Henry Cavill's British. We love Britain.
Not their food.
Well...
Not their food.
No.
The food is horrendous. They don't...
The beer is good.
They don't even know what salt is, so...
And then, but sometimes... If anybody from Britain is like listening, please let us know that like what's up with your food. Like, do you enjoy your food, or do you go to like international restaurants within Britain?
Indian food is really big.
Is it
in England?
Indian
Yeah,
they have a big, I think, Indian population, so that makes sense. So yeah, okay, good Indian food in Britain, but like British food, like traditional British food, what's up with it? That's all I'm gonna say about that. And then we can get to Henry Cavill.
That's pretty shady, but that is related to Henry Cavill.
I'm actually
because he's out here posting, and he's like, "This is cherry on top. This is the best of the best." And then we spend an hour trying to unpack like what it actually is.
If you go to his Instagram and just scroll, he doesn't post that much, but if you scroll, like, I think it was back in like May,
a page
he started
down
posting. Yeah, it's like a few, like scroll like a little bit. He started posting like home cooked meals he was doing like during quarantine.
Horrendous.
And they look disgusting. I'm so sorry. Like, and like y'all know I love Henry Cavill. I'm so partial. But I can't even, like,
dude, no.
I don't even know how to describe it. He made this, like, dish with a fish in it,
That was pretty nasty.
That looked nasty. I
understand. No, the worst was like, wasn't it? Because they have breakfast, which I mean, you don't like beans. I don't mind beans, but they have these like red looking beans, like something. Yeah. I don't know if they're sweet, but they have them with breakfast. And he had like blood sausage, which looked. I had to gag. The blood sausage with some eggs. I don't know if it was like potatoes and then these beans, but it was the most.
Instagram right now because I don't remember. Then he made that bread looking thing, right?
The bread looking thing, which was I showed my mom, and even my mom was heavily disturbed.
Oh, dude,
my mom's reaction. That's right. I felt
really bad to. Okay, because Henry, I was like, oh my god. So he kept posting all these like
yeah, that's right.
Pictures of
my mom made a fabulous suggestion to Gabi.
I went through with it too.
And she did go through. Basically, my mom said after seeing that one, I don't know if it was a piece of meat, which
he posted a lot of it.
It wasn't a piece of meat, something that looked.
Yeah, with like those huge potatoes.
So nasty. Just so nasty.
Oh, the dry meat.
The dry meat. Okay. So after the dry meat and then something else. I don't know if it was the cake. Dude, the cake looked bad.
But that's the thing. That's what I was going to say. The cake, I feel so bad because I'm looking at it right now again. He posted it May 5th. I'm so sorry. We're really putting Henry on blast right now. May 5th, everyone. Go check out Henry Cavill's. But he posted this cake. And so I was like, oh, it looks really nasty, but I liked it anyway. And then come to find out, he had like home baked, like he baked it himself. It was his birthday cake. And I'm like dogging on him, not in the comments, I didn't comment anything, but in my mind I was like, oh, this looks so gross. And then I went back and visited again, and like I realized everyone in the comments was like, oh, happy birthday. And he had baked himself his own birthday cake, but it looks like I know what he did wrong. He put the ice, it's red velvet, which is one of my favorites, so
and he ruined that
a little bit. But that just means he also liked red velvet cake, so that's another thing for us to like bond over. But
no, it's okay. It's okay.
I can tell he put the icing on before the cake was cooled down because it's like
started melted. Yeah, but it's just like, dude. I mean, but look at like what is that on top? It looks like
look how dry.
Raw ground beef or corned beef. It looks like corned beef.
He took like the extra cake.
That looks horrendous.
You can do
Who gave him that idea?
You can do that and make it look good, but it looks dry and crumbly.
Dude, that is the worst.
So that worst cake I've seen. And I felt bad because it was his birthday.
Show me the meat, so I can tell a story about my mom's suggestion to you that you went through. This is the one that
isolation roast. This was posted.
Oh yes, this my mom saw.
This was posted on April 19th. That was so far away. Okay,
it is pretty far away.
It seems like it was posted 2 weeks ago, but it was April 19th. Everybody go.
Yeah, dude, he wraps this piece of meat in. I don't know if it's a pork. It's just pork. It's dry, and then it looks. There's so many things wrong with that. Anyway, so my mom saw that and she was like, because she knows like Gabi and Henry are like meant to be, that they're trying to figure things out, obviously. So she was like, Gabi, you know what you should do is DM Henry Cavill and be like, hey, I see you've been cooking. Let's talk about this. Why don't I cook for you?
Yep. Oh,
you're still waiting for a reply. Read the DM, dude.
He didn't DM me back, but he hasn't opened it yet either. So
who knows,
dude? Hope is what I think. Okay, let me.
The budding relationship. I think this is going places.
Let's see, Henry, where'd it go?
Henry.
Stop.
Better than King Henry. I know you. The Tudors. We're not gonna. Don't worry.
He hasn't opened it yet. I sent this on May 10th. I said, hey Henry. So I've been seeing your recent posts showing your cooking. I was wondering how you prepared that roast. Like, what seasoning did you use? He hasn't DM'd me back. But like I said, he hasn't opened it either.
What seasoning did you use?
I was wondering because it doesn't look
like that's so shady.
Seasoned at all. I just
and my mom is fully expecting him to message you back. Can you be on the?
She stands us.
She does, and I think that plan will work.
I think it'll work
in the next 10 years.
I feel good about it.
Maybe we'll see. Mm-hmm. We might record a little YouTube video on us DMing random people to see if anyone replies.
Sometimes I really feel like these people be opening it and being like LOL and then like not replying, but I'm like, maybe if I was a celebrity, dude, I would just like stalk people so hard, like profiles and stuff, people who like my pictures. I would just click on them and be like, what are they up to, dude? And then like I don't know, just DM them, see what happens. We might do that because we need something spicy, dude. That's so spicy. That's as dangerous as we get. Well, that could really blow up. You don't know. Right, you don't know, dude. We can DM put yourself out there. Henry again. From our podcast. Dude, it's just, and then, so he passed the food phase. Yeah. Let's get into the next phase. Okay. She once showed me, which it took me like a solid half hour to get through this whole post. I didn't even because it was like 15 images, which were all like just a story, basically, about how he found this horse. I actually don't know. And he named him, what did he name him? Dude, let me look at it, because I was like cringing a little bit, but at the same time I was like, Henry, do your thing, because no one can tell you nothing. Okay. It's gone downhill. We had the food phase, and then maybe he realized he shouldn't be cooking. He's not a chef. And then he's like, let me post a story time. But it's like he names
Okay, Justice League. Show you that. Justice League. Yeah, was that a new photo?
No. I actually liked it back on May 20th, but it obviously didn't register. Sometimes you know how you be like going through and you like stuff, but it doesn't register what it is. Anyway, keep going.
That's okay. Story. So basically, this is story time with this random horse he finds and about how he gets him from point A to point B.
A tale of quarantine.
A tale of quarantine. I was never more confused in my life.
He wrote like a whole poem about it, and put it on his Instagram.
What's the name of the horse?
I'm trying to read. I don't know.
Dude.
He took a selfie with it.
Because he has a dog, and he posts a lot about his dog, too. Night Rider. Kill me. What is this? Like, does he manage his own social media? Does he decide, like...
Yes, he definitely does, because...
Okay, but I'm just like... He spent so much time taking... Rather than writing out a caption, it was just, like, black on white text.
Yep.
Written out over, like, this paragraphs of this story of him finding this horse and I guess moving him from one place to another.
I don't know why you're saying things like this like it's like such a bad thing.
Because you sent it to me and you were confused too. Look at that. It's a photo of him with the horse.
He posted it on June 24th. I actually never read the whole...
I did, and I'll tell you, I was confused.
And then he posted...
Dude, the computer thing. What is that? Oh, well, that. Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about that, but...
Yeah, we'll just skip that and go to the computer thing.
But that is a moment in and of itself. So if you see, the second to last...
June 27th.
June 27th, you'll know what we're noticing. It's part of the picture.
Anyway. July 16th. And it was trending on Twitter, so I know people, like, actually saw it. Because usually, like, celebrities post stuff and you never...
This was the computer one.
The computer one, so it was trending on Twitter for, like, the whole day.
Okay.
Henry Cavill building a computer. There was one part when he was like, I can't even do it because, the camera's on. But he, like... I don't know what he was trying to... Anyway, he was building the computer, and then he, like, looks up at the camera, and he, like wags his finger.
Dude.
I don't know why.
I couldn't... Again, and this is also a long video, number one, that it took him a long time to post. The music that is part of this video is also a point of question. It's random, up for debate. I don't know, again, if he had his own stuff or what. But it's him making this computer in, like, casual clothes,
like a tank top.
Random tank top, maybe sweats.
Very plain looking house.
And
it must be his. I don't know where it is.
And I'm just like, that's the latest thing from Henry Cavill. So we'll see. Maybe he'll be building a pool in his backyard, or for all we know, or something out in the woods, in a hole somewhere, and he'll tell us the tale of some stray dog.
And then Justice League. And then Justice League on Sunday. July.
No. I just think right now social media is kind of on a lower level than like that Rosemary Water. There was like a documentary in Italy or something. That was like peak quality. Him in all white with like curly hair.
That screenshot.
That was better. I don't know where
he was able to like go do stuff. But now he's just building a computer in
which
his
is
house.
not good for him.
No,
I think
fine.
No.
It was a whole video of him just building a computer.
Was the cooking fine?
No.
Okay. So the Knight Rider story wasn't fine either.
I mean, he can do what he wants.
Okay. And now this computer thing.
He built a computer. It's cool. I don't know why you're mad about it.
I'm not mad. You know what it reminded me of? That tweet you sent me that was like this guy going to the house to fix a computer, like an old computer. Yeah. And he opens it and he's like, what? It's like, I never see this before. It's beans.
He's like, no, beans. And the guy was like, what? And he's like, there's food in here. It's food.
Beans.
He's like, it's if you know what I'm talking about, it sounds so stupid right now.
It was really cracking me up. It was really cracking me up. Although the thing is, then I show my mom and she's like, and I'm like, yeah, dude, funny? Stupid. I mean, a little bit, but I know it was really tickling me for no reason.
It was funny to me too.
That's what reminded. Henry Cavill should fill up his computer with beans.
He should do a prank video on somebody, one of his friends.
You think that'd be funny?
Yeah.
Dude, I think he could do anything.
It'd probably be so poorly executed.
You're really dogging him. Like, just the cooking's poorly executed. I mean, the story time also, I don't know what happened there. He built the computer,
He built the computer, dude. That's the thing. You can dog on it, but he built a computer, so.
It's not... Okay.
He put it all together.
I'm not gonna argue anything right now. Henry Cavill is...
Him trying to do a prank would be definitely poorly executed. And he would think it's, like, so good. And everyone would be like, this sucks. But he'd do it anyway because he does what he wants. It's fine. He's Justice League. He's part of the Justice League.
Justice League. Are you actually going to watch? Actually, you would. Yeah. And you wouldn't know about the storyline. Just like with Witcher, when we both thought we knew what was going on.
Okay.
And no. I couldn't tell you one thing.
What was going on. I knew what was going on.
What happened?
We've been through this before.
What?
But I know about the girl wanted to get pregnant, but then she couldn't because she sold her womb to the devil or something.
Well, yeah, that's like the only thing we got out of that.
To that lady. The lady.
Dude, that's really shady. And we're still waiting on season 2.
Yeah, but they had to stop production because of Rona.
On everything. On Mulan. And Avatar. I didn't know Avatar was going to come out.
I don't really care about Avatar.
But like, I want to know.
Yeah, but Avatar 2, they've been saying they're going to release that for the past 10
that's
years.
even longer. Yeah, I know.
So that's I don't really. They keep promising that. Even if Rona didn't happen, they still wouldn't release that.
You're right.
Mulan was supposed to be released in March.
All these Outlander, stop. Even though she's only 7 episodes in, Tim has gotten further along Outlander than you have.
Because I don't like it.
But you don't know that yet.
We didn't talk about TV.
You don't. I know. Okay, we also watched one of the worst movies.
What movie? Oh, dude.
I
gotta save that. Because it's one of my movies for the bad
movie. We have a bad movie thing.
I'm so sorry because I feel like a lot of people. I like the actress.
Well, the actress is phenomenal, and I'm just like, why do you keep playing the same roles?
But this role was just really poor. It was poorly.
Well, I think it was not new.
No,
it's been done before, and it just was. It was not. Gabi texted me throughout that movie was just like.
Because Millie was like, you gotta watch it. Let me know what you think.
Because we could talk about it, but
and then I watched it, and I was like, I spent 2 hours watching this movie.
It was a waste. We have to see what other series we can talk about. Oh, you know what we watched together? Don't F with Cats.
That was Millie was gonna poop her pants.
Dude, because we also watched it so late at night.
I didn't say we had to do that.
But we did, and it's just like, I always feel like he's still out to get me. Isn't he in jail right now?
How'd that end? He's in jail, isn't he? Yeah.
Or did he die? No, I think they caught him.
Dead.
They caught him. Yeah, but it's just like really disturbing. I'm not really into usually that stuff.
I know it's been on Netflix for maybe like a year now, but I just never watched it.
And they've made memes of the main chick who's like, are you complicit? No.
Are you complicit? That was the end. I love that. I'm going to use that for everything.
Please don't.
Well, I mean,
all the characters. I'm like, you really pick the weirdos of the internet too.
But those are the people that solved it. That solved the case. So then
they ended on, are you complicit? So it was technically their fault.
The lady was like, you're making a TV show out of this. Are you complicit? If you haven't seen it, this isn't making sense, but it's fine because we'll cover it later in another episode.
Oh, that's right. We will add that. We'll see.
But go watch it. Go watch it. It's 3 episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't too long, but
hour. It's like 3 hours.
It was intense. And here's the thing: like what we thought at the very beginning was nothing to where we ended up with.
I didn't know where it was.
And I thought Gabi would know because she's really into this stuff. So I'm like, she would guess.
Heard of this. I was able to guess some stuff, but I was not expecting half of what happened.
And then when I ended like at 1 a.m., I was like, ooh. And
I watched it and it was really dark. It was kind of disturbing. Definitely, viewer discretion is advised. But it was good.
It wasn't. Oh, it was disturbing. He's still out there. Just like Ted Bundy.
No. He's not out there. He's in prison.
I didn't finish that one.
In Canada. I don't know where he's at. Not Ted Bundy. This guy.
It must be in the U.S. somewhere.
Yeah, but a lot happened in Vancouver. Remember?
Mm-hmm. So and then it ended up in Europe. So it was all over the place.
So I don't know anyway. But yeah, so that we've watched some. Now we've watched some.
And we also watched over the summer. Dude, El Dorado. Oh, that was fun.
God, that was so good.
But I hadn't watched it in forever. Now here's the thing: watching it as a 21-year-old, that was like, I didn't pick up anything on any of this.
The Road to El Dorado, the like animated. I think it's DreamWorks. I used to love that movie.
It was so good.
They would show it on Cartoon Network on like Saturday mornings, and it was really good. So I don't know what prompted us to watch that. We watched it like a few weeks ago.
I think just because we were eating lunch and we were just like...
we were talking about, I think, the song, like the soundtrack.
And
then we just watched it.
Decided to watch it.
Because it's like an hour, 15 minutes.
And I appreciated certain things even more. Like, there's stupid stuff that was tickling me for no good reason. And I don't know. I just think it's a really fun film.
We've watched some really weird stuff over the summer now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, dude. We
watched... Oh, wait, we already talked about that. That was back in spring, Dracula. We never finished it.
We didn't finish it. We're not going to.
I'm finna finish it.
Okay. And we want to watch... Oh, we want to watch Pride and Prejudice.
They finally put that on Netflix. We know it's not new. It was like 2005, but still.
Dude, that was also really disturbing. What? Pride and Prejudice. I'm thinking you're talking about Dracula.
Like, what's disturbing?
No. Have you seen Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Whatever.
I actually have never seen it.
I saw it. It was such a joke, but everyone should watch it.
The book I read, I had to read like a few chapters out of the book for one of my literature classes. Just it wasn't like serious, but it was like, okay, read this, whatever. And so, but we didn't have to read the whole thing. We just had to read like an excerpt from it, and it was kind of like, obviously it was like goofy or whatever, but I never saw the movie. Yeah. So that came out like a few years ago. Like,
I mean, hey, it was like, it passed the time, I would say. But Pride and Prejudice is a classic, not the older one, but like the newest one with...
the one from the 90s?
I don't even know if I've watched it, but I'm just like, but I have peak material here. There's nothing better than this, and there's nothing more like when it's raining outside. I'm like, Pride and Prejudice hits the spots.
Light a candle, watch some Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, now it's on Netflix, so you don't even gotta. Well, I don't know about y'all, but hunt it down.
Oh, you know which one I watched that you need to? We keep talking about TV. This last one. I think it's The Great.
See, I asked you about that, and you were like, "It's okay."
Well, because I say that when I think that you're not gonna like
I added it to my list because when I first saw the trailer,
but you might like. Hey, it is a joke. It's a joke. Yeah. There's some historically accurate things, actually more than I thought. Even if the timing was a little off, but I really appreciate it because usually I like realistic historical fiction series, and for this being a joke, I still really liked it. And I don't know, now thinking back, like you liking Bob's Burgers, like
oh dude, Bob's Burgers
I have to watch that. I know I do, so but funny. I think you would like it. You should give it a shot and give your thoughts.
When I first saw like the trailer when they released it a few months ago, I added it to my list because it looked really funny. And then when I talked to you and you were like, it's okay, I was like, oh, okay.
Well, because I'm like, I don't want to suggest something and then you're like, this was trash.
Yeah, but you do suggest things and they turn out to be trash. Those are the things that you always suggest. You always suggest the things, like strongly suggest the things that I end up being like, this is trash. And the things that are good, you're like, it's fine. And then I end up like loving it. So, is it a limited series? The Great?
No, they have season 2 coming out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think so. I hope. Because who knows? It's going to be spicy.
I'll have to watch
it. I think you'll like it. It's your type of humor, I think. Watch may be totally wrong, but it's better than The Tudors. And The Tudors had Henry Cavill in there.
Okay. Yeah,
every time.
Just like, here's the thing, Henry Cavill, like, you have to take the roles you don't want in order to get yourself out there. If you didn't take the role, he would never have been Superman. I guarantee it. He had to take.
One movie that we have yet to watch. Well, I don't know if you've seen it, The Count of Monte Cristo, because it's young Henry Cavill. I really want to watch it, but it's not. Found it online. Okay, you're gonna get a virus on your computer. No, I want to get it either on Netflix, Hulu, Prime. If it was on Prime, I'd watch it with you. I think. Here's the thing. It's probably on anything, so I can't remember if it's like a good. I like the movie.
Pull it and watch it online.
But it's like baby Henry Cavill.
I know.
You probably wouldn't even recognize him. It's like baby Henry Cavill.
I would recognize.
I'm sure you will. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta watch that.
It's a lot of stuff.
We gotta watch that. Yeah, we've just I can't get over how much weird stuff we've watched over the past.
Yeah, this summer's been weird, but we're gonna plan to watch a few things that we can talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, I just agreed to something I didn't mean. No, not that, but some other stuff.
Episode left of that.
Dude, that was the
Dracula. Here's the thing. I hate when this happens because Dracula is such a good book. It's so good. Like, it's old-timey time.
That series.
But when people don't like, oh, that movie sucks, I'm like, yeah, but the book is so good. Like, don't let, like, a series determine how you think. Because Dracula is so good. Like, Bram Stoker's Dracula, the book, was fantastic. It was written in old-timey times as, like, a diary. And so you have all these diary entries. It's so good. So good.
Yeah, well, the series was...
I think it just needs some time.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
This happens. Can we just acknowledge the fact that, like, I'm so sorry. I know we bring this up, like, every other episode, but I have to just remind everybody out there who appreciates what I'm about to say that you've done the same thing for your friend, and then you suggest something. Okay, I watched all, like, 14 seasons of Tudors.
It was entertaining. Okay, whoa. It's four. And I will watch, but I watched an episode of Bob's Burgers.
Millie can't even finish Dracula with me. And it's like, not even, it's like, what, like 3 episodes?
Dude, no, we watched like 3 already.
Oh, maybe it's like only 1 season though.
Dude, we ended with the nuns being like murdered. They're decapitated in the church. And then he like runs off naked into the woods. There's nothing about that series that makes sense. Like, I can't tell. I just can't
see. That wasn't in the book.
I'm sure. I hope none of that was in the book.
It wasn't. Okay. The only thing that's consistent is
that there's a character named Dracula.
The guy, the not main character, but the Jonathan Harker.
Oh, the guy who gets like the life sucked out of him.
Right. Who's like, it's just so funny because to me, I just love these like authors who are like, I'm gonna write a gothic fiction novel, and then it's like the basis for it is like Jonathan's like not a realtor, not a solicitor, I don't know,
he's something with property. He goes to this castle,
his house, like it's the most normal white bread thing in the whole world, but it's the setting for, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go to this house because I'm writing a story and I need to like be in this really creepy setting to write a horror novel. It's like, I'm gonna go to this guy's house because he wants me to appraise his house for blah blah blah.
That makes
and
it
I'm a realtor.
I get, well, not interesting, but like it's really obvious if it's
the
like
most normal thing in the world, and then it's the setting for
it
a
turned
Gothic novel.
South
and
so fast.
It went south, yes. But that's just really funny to me that's like, it's not like Edgar Allan Poe where he's like, I'm going to this dark castle. It's like, I gotta go to this guy's house to see how much money it's worth. Like, it's just so normal to me. It's a good book though. But yeah, that weird nun thing didn't happen.
Dude, I don't. Nothing.
He was naked.
Dude, nothing makes sense. Nothing. Tudors was not that bad. Tudors was.
Did it make any more sense than this? Because I don't think it did.
King Henry made a prayer that didn't work. That's all I know. But like,
my favorite.
Dude,
it's my favorite piece of.
Dude, if we watch that scene again, we will laugh. Like if it was the first time seeing.
We watched the thing.
The scene, I was saying. But if we watched it again.
The whole episode, though. I was laughing. I was cracking up, dude.
That whole episode was really funny.
It was good. Don't do yourself a favor. Don't watch the whole series. Just watch the last episode of the last season. Season 10,000, episode 28.
Honestly.
That's what it felt like.
Honestly, though.
The episode's 4 hours long, though. So
it recapped everything that happened in the whole series. So you didn't need to watch the series going up to that.
No, you didn't. But I'm gonna finish Dracula. I'm gonna finish it. Because I think it deserves.
We have other things other than that to finish that we'll get to.
Oh, dude, we never watched wasn't there something else we were gonna watch?
I don't probably.
We keep saying we're gonna watch stuff and then we never do. We do. We get around to it. It's just at like really weird times.
Oh, one thing that I haven't finished it yet, but I have started watching Stranger Things. I'm on the third season. So I'm yet to find out a character that Gabby thinks has the best character arc.
Character arc. You're just not thinking.
Is it Steve?
I'm not telling you who it is.
I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm pretty sure.
Just like when you look at this character's arc from season 1, and me and Amanda Johnson have talked about this before. From season 1, so she knows what I'm talking about. From season 1 to season 3, it's like the best character arc. Like you go from like absolutely like despising this character.
It's probably Steve.
To loving.
I think it's Steve.
And it's, to me, the writers of Stranger Things who wrote, whoever in the writing room was responsible for writing this character, bravo, because like so good, like just the way that his character just fantastic.
Although I did tell Gabby, like where season 2 ended pulled on my heartstrings that I don't think any season can get to before.
Believe me, the end of season. Wait, how many episodes do you have left of season 3?
Not that many,
dude. When I got
like 4,
when I got to like the last 3, I had watched them in succession. Like I could not stop because it got that intense.
I'm ready.
And the end of season
I love 11. You know what
crying.
I saw that the scene where what's the lifeguard guy that everyone hates?
Oh, the racist guy, Billy.
Billy, yeah. Right. So Billy, when Eleven's fighting Billy and she's like giving it her all, and then she falls into Will's arms.
Yeah.
Apparently that wasn't scripted. Watch everyone come in the comments like,
oh really?
No. But apparently, yeah, that she was just so tired. So you can tell in the original cut that like Will looks over at the directors because he doesn't know what's going on. He thought there was something wrong with Millie Bobby Brown. I'm the original.
No, okay, get away. No, dude, I don't remember that. Wait,
but it's really good. Like, even if you don't like the setting, like, I'm not a big fan of like 70s fashion, but it just works for the series. The characters are well written. The story's good. So good. I'm usually not into sci-fi.
I'm not either. That's how you know
it's a good story.
Like, I am not into sci-fi.
And Hopper and 11, and
I'm
dude,
just not into it at all. But like, I love this series.
Dude, Hopper, I
love Hopper.
Okay.
What?
It's okay.
You don't like him?
No, I mean, he's good.
He's like,
he's good.
It's so funny because like when season 3 came out, everyone was talking about like, of course, like the 80s fashion that they used and stuff, and like Hopper is like, it was so funny because people were posting on Twitter like, dude, Hopper's exact outfit, this is how my dad dressed in the 80s. Like,
I'm screaming,
like,
probably.
Someone on Twitter was like, dude, my dad had that exact shirt. Like,
I hate it.
And they posted a picture of their dad wearing the exact same shirt they used for Hopper in the series, and it was like really, really
it's
funny.
Really blown up.
It's the outfit, when they go to like, it's like
the
some
date?
Outside. Yeah, he's on a date.
Dude, I hate it. And everything about him as that version of himself.
With like the mustache.
It's so bad. And then the beer gut, everything about it.
Everyone was like, that was my dad in the 80s.
Love it.
And I think it's so funny how accurate it is that people can be like, I had that exact jumper that 11 was wearing or whatever. Like I love it. So funny to me. Whoever on not the whole show is great, but whoever did like costume and makeup and whatever and hair for the 3rd season is
or it's so like that Purdue sweater that the chick is wearing in the ice cream shop that they work at also blew up and everyone wanted it. So everything about it is well done. It just brings a little kid out in you, like how they portray like 11 and the redhead girl.
What's her face? Yeah, Max. No, her name's not Max.
Yes, it is Max. Yeah. Like their friendship. It's just funny. Like, yes, I used to be that 10 years ago, but now I understand. I love it.
The scrunchies are so good. Yeah, I think all of it was.
So I have really enjoyed fantastic. That. Then you suggested it, and I'm actually watching it.
And it was cool because like the first 2 seasons occurred in the fall, right around Halloween, I think.
But the characters have grown up so much.
The third one was summer, like 4th of July, around 4th of July.
They'll probably grow out of the roles. They have,
That's
kind of.
I'm wondering, like, what the 4th season will entail. Because, well, I don't want to spoil anything for you. But, like, they released the trailer, like, back in, like, January for the 4th season. It was like 30-second, like, teaser trailer.
Nothing, really. Okay.
Yeah, you find out one thing that's very significant, but that's it. But it didn't give anything away about, like, the time or how much time has passed or anything. So I'm really curious because, like, these kids are growing up, like, super fast. So I'm gonna need them. Like, Millie Bobby Brown already looks like she's in her 20s, and
she already did. She's been looked like that for, like, years.
But they're gonna have to really make her look. If they're not jumping any time, if they're only gonna be like a year later or like 6 months later, they're gonna have to, like,
do some magic.
But I don't know when it's supposed to come out because they already filmed it. I'm pretty sure it's done.
Then just editing, which is good.
So I'm like, what are they doing? Because you know how Netflix tells you, like, it'll be like, oh, the season it was approved for another season, or season is coming, or like July 29th it'll be out, but it doesn't say anything. It just says another season will be coming, and I'm like, but when though?
What I'm waiting for is
when you should be releasing it, when everyone's home.
True. I don't know what they're doing about that, but at least it's done filming. They don't have to stop production.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's done.
They're I'm waiting for Handmaid's Tale, and you haven't seen that one.
No.
But like,
I watched a few episodes.
I do think it's one of those things that you'll get tired of, maybe like a repetitive storyline, but it's not though. But they have a new season. I saw the trailer and I'm like shrieking.
Is this the fourth one? Fourth season?
I think it's the 4th season, and we all watch it, and it's just like
the first few episodes of season 1.
It's also written well. Like, there's certain lines, especially when you tackle. And I know you don't like Margaret Atwood. We did see Alias Grace.
Oh yeah,
it blew my mind. That's another scene. We watched so many stuff.
Yeah, I watched that. That was pretty good. It was okay. It was pretty good.
I mean, yes, I do think
better than I thought it was going to be. I have to admit.
True. And I was mind blown. I just like when you keep thinking afterwards. Although then Gabby told me, she's like, "This is what it is," and I'm like, "Good." So you're not the same reaction as that.
What it is, but I was just like, I don't buy this narrative that's happening. I thought it was interesting. It did make me think afterwards, and I was like, when I was talking to you about it, I was like, oh dude, like this is I'm the same way. Like, I like a series that I have to talk about it afterwards. If I just watch it and I'm done, I'm like, well, I was kind of like the movie that was not okay. It was bad. We didn't even say what it was, but that movie, I didn't feel the need. I was like, this is stupid.
You're not even thinking.
And and like what I talked about was all the inconsistencies that didn't make any sense.
True. Both. I mean, but with Alias Grace, like when you have an unreliable narrator, that's what you get.
That. I love an unreliable narrator.
Which was my first experience with that, and I'm like, I was heavily annoyed. Because I'd like to figure it out, but here's the thing: we never will, and it's based on a true story. So
you're never gonna
Margaret
know.
Atwood.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Margaret Atwood fan. That's just whatever. But I did like that series. I thought it was very interesting, and it was like 6 episodes.
Yeah, it was short.
It was good. It was really good, and yeah, I did, and I think a lot of times that's what I like really miss, is having like unreliable narrators. I love unreliable narrators. I think it's so fun. It was my first thing, but I'm just like, I don't know what's going on half the time. So like, well, you question everything. You don't know what.
Well, not really, because like you said, like it's all up to the narrator. They could be making up the whole thing.
Yeah. The book I just finished is like that, and I finished it and I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll buy that, but you just don't know. So I really, it just adds like another element. I don't think people think about that because it's super like, it gets kind of like super meta when you think about, because you just think about the story and you're like, okay, the author wrote it this way, but it's like, yeah, but you don't know, right? Wrote an unreliable narrator. I mean, it's different with Alias Grace because that was based off a true story, but when you just have like a book or a movie, I mean, and you just don't know, then it's like, yeah, dude, they wrote it intentionally like that. If they wanted you to feel safe in whatever narrative was being told, they would have written it from third person. It would be omniscient, and you just,
Well, she enjoyed that one.
I did.
Maybe you'll enjoy Handmaid's Tale, but I don't know. So we're waiting on a few series. Hopefully they'll come out in the fall, and we can maybe discuss them as the episodes come out. Because us in TV, I feel like there's a section in each episode. We just spent 3/4 of the episode talking about TV, so we're sorry, everyone. We had to update you on like our summer.
Well, I mean, that's what we've been doing. It's relevant because that's what we've been doing this summer.
True, and then we have some other episodes planned, but
random TV and movies that
it has been really random.
And it's been really, considering we went from talking about Road to El Dorado to Rudy Maxa to now Alias Grace. I mean, our taste is
very,
very, very extensive. It's a good thing.
Extensive.
We enjoy our animated movies. We like our Stranger Things.
What else do you want? We've seen so much. That's funny to me.
And then you're talking about The Great.
The Great.
Stranger Things to Pride and Prejudice to Road to El Dorado.
And we love it all. Well, questionable.
Some people like it more than others. Whatever. Screaming. It's fine. No, dude, it's good. That's what we've been
busy doing. Summer. Dude, might have a little bit of extra time because I'm not in school anymore. That's what I've been doing. I've also been reading. I said I'm going to do reading.
Oh,
I have to read the book that Gabi gave me. I will do so. I will do so. Please don't. I will.
I'm not going to put you on blast.
And I'm going to read so much more.
I was going to say what you've been reading or what I gave you, which I don't remember the name of, so never mind. No, I do. It's called what's it called? The Night Man?
No.
It's not right. I read this book a few years ago. It was good. It's long.
And we posted it on our Instagram too. I forget.
What is it? The Night.
Dude, I'll look it up. But okay. I'm reading. I will. It's happening.
The Meaning of Night.
The Meaning of Night. Yeah.
By Michael something. Michael Cox. Yes. Who wrote a sequel to it, which I have on my shelf that I need to read, and then he was in the middle of writing the third one, and I think he died. He died of cancer, I think. So
I have to actually read. I feel like I mentioned that in our old season. They're like, wow, and I still have not even finished it, but I will, and I'm gonna read so much more stuff.
Okay.
And it's gonna be good. That's a good thing, because I will. Okay, I've been busy. Fine. I've been busy, dude. You don't know.
Whatever book you want to borrow. I mean, you can keep it for as long as you want. I don't need it back. I already read it.
No, I gotta finish it. Okay. But do some reading, watching, podcasting.
Yeah.
Maybe jobbing, hopefully.
Jobbing. That's it. I mean, there's not much. Before we started recording this episode, we were like, wait, what are we going to talk about? Because we haven't done anything.
But we have.
It's just been all stuff that's
productive. Questionable. The next episode will be much more productive. So if you want something that has actual like talking points and like helpful tips, then you can check next week.
We haven't done talking points just one since April. So
this is kind of like the bridge. Ramping up to an actual episode.
This is the warm up round.
It's the let's catch up.
That's what we've been doing. Not that I feel like, I mean, anybody had any different thought of what we were doing. It's true. We're pretty predictable. But it's good. I have nothing else to say.
No, I feel pretty good about that.
We talked, we summed up pretty much everything we did. So
dude, our social media, what we've been watching, how we've had mental breakdowns.
Oh, always. Everyone can relate to that right now. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. We're actually, I'm in the middle of one right now. You just can't tell. I'm really good at hiding.
Actually, no. We have the past week. I think we're on the brink. We're on the brink.
It's okay. We're good. We're.
If you don't hear back from us, other than this, we didn't make it. We didn't make it.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back next week to talk about something more productive. Hopefully, this was just a nice listening experience to listen to somebody else talk other than your family.
To keep us accountable.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to follow us on social media.
That's right. We have a new handle.
Okay. Oh yes. Well. Oh yes.
I mean, yeah. Without the Ratchet 3.
Oh yeah, because it used to be changed by degrees with the 3
in the first E. Yeah.
As the E. But
now
it's, what is it?
_, changed by degrees, no numbers. So it's a little bit more professional.
A little bit. I don't know why we didn't try the _ before. Maybe we did and it was...
I think we did, but maybe we thought it wasn't good and we thought a 3 is better. That was a year ago, dude. We've grown so much, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
We're better. So now when we...
like, a 3 makes more sense than an _, but...
Now we're like, no. We're a little bit more professional.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So we're not.
So go follow us there. Mm-hmm. And also sign up for our emails because
that's right. Gabi does so good at them. We don't promote that, but
also
we're paying for our website. It's due again. So it'd be really good that time of year since we opened it last August. Yep. But really we're gonna update it with resources and I mean we host you can check out the episodes there.
Yeah, which are always linked in the emails if you sign up on the homepage.
So much easier than trying to. And let me tell you, I mean she's funny. She can write. I couldn't write them. They're good.
They're okay.
And we might also have separate emails on just random stuff like giveaways.
Yes, giveaways.
I can't. We might have one.
We'll try to.
I'm saying that like we have one planned. We don't, but we will.
We'll do something. By the time this episode comes out,
for the kickoff.
We'll
think of something.
Yeah, and yeah, so just go check.
And our YouTube channel.
We changed the picture.
Our logo.
Well, our logo, but also
on the picture on the website. Oh yes. So basically, the website's also redone. Well, yeah, it's not like because the logos are new. So we have the logo and just changed by degrees. Right. Yes, so it looks a little different. We redid our logo. Yeah. We have to do maybe a behind the scenes on the YouTube on how we've branded and changed. And
maybe if you sign up for the emails, you'll be the first to know about that stuff. So,
That was a really good plug, dude. Really good plug.
And the first to know about giveaways and crap. So...
giveaways and crap! That's good, dude. We're really professional. We're really trying to maybe get some sponsors. Whoever it is. Because, hey, side piece. We need to get some side pieces. So...
Okay, reach out to us if you want to be our side piece. We'll treat you well.
I'm not acknowledging that. Basically, we found out this month, which is probably a complete lie, but the 10,000 of y'all have somewhat tuned in and probably clicked off immediately, which is fine.
At least visited and clicked
a episode.
Been like, what is this?
Which is like, hey everyone, we didn't acknowledge you at the beginning, but like Gabby said, massive. So we're gonna try so massive to up our game a little bit, because that's kind of like season 3.
Whatever.
Oh wait, 4. I don't know, dude. 4 because December 3.
We didn't. That was 4 episodes.
Yeah, but then what do we call it? I've been calling it 3.
Oh, have you?
It's new. Yes.
Oh crap. Well,
4. We don't know. Yeah, 4.
Okay. Well, this is a really long outro, but we had to plug all of that, so it's
a lot. It's a lot.
So go do all the stuff we just said, and we'll see you guys next week for a more productive conversation. More
we promise.
Like informative conversation.
Just like that.
Just like with all the stuttering and just information. So see you guys in the next week.
See you guys next week.